Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambi Reads the Holy Books of India, Ramayana391. As you may remember, Hanuman was asked again to get the Oshadis from the mountain. He carried the small mountain in his right hand and he flew back to Lanka. Scheiner took the herb which he needed, and the army was amazed at the feat of Hanuman. When he breathed in the healing leaves of the herb which Scheiner had crushed and held against his nostrils, the fragrance of the herbs made Lakshman rise up from the ground, and he had shed his weakness. The healing fragrance of the herb had made him lose his fatigue, and his wounds had all disappeared. He was his old self. Rama was shedding tears of joy and rushing to Lakshman said, "Child, Lakshman, come here. Come to me and sit by my side." With wet eyes, he embraced his beloved brother and said, "I am the most fortunate of all human beings. I see you alive, and no one knows the extent of my good fortune. Lakshman, if you had died, then the world would have had no meaning for me. Sita, my life, and the kingdom would have all meant nothing to me. I would have killed myself if you had not been revived." Lakshman was overcome with affection, and he was also distressed at the words of Rama. He said, "Rama, you have been famed because of the fact that truth is your religion. You should not behave like an ordinary human being and give in to grief like this. The valiant never go back on their words, and you should remember to keep your promise. You should not be despondent for my sake. You must kill Ravana and fulfill your promise to yourself. When he is summoned with your roar of challenge, he'll not be able to face you and your fury. Before the sun sets, you should fight with him and kill Ravana. If you really desire to kill Ravana, keep your oath. And if you really love Sita, then listen to my words and summon him and fight. You'll certainly kill him today. I know it." Lakshman's words made Rama feel proud of him. This brother of his had been the sole source of comfort to him during his days of pain, and now he was a source of inspiration to him. Rama called himself fortunate that he had a brother like Lakshman. 38. The final encounter. Ravana was facing Rama, and the words of Lakshman was still ringing in the ears of Rama. He took up his bow, and from the string poured forth a stream of deadly arrows, fearful enough to scorch the world. Ravana had taken another chariot, and he was as glorious as the sun in his chariot yoked with the 7 horses and steered by Aruna. Ravana's arrows were equally deadly, and each was like the Vajra of Indra. Rama's arrows, tipped with gold, were flowing in a continuous stream, and the fight was a glorious sight to watch. The skies were filled with the celestials who had assembled to see the fight, for which they had been waiting ever since Narayan had promised them deliverance. They exclaimed, "This is an unequal fight. Ravana's riding in a chariot, while Rama is standing on the ground. Rama should have a chariot too." Indra agreed and summoned Matali, his charioteer. He asked him to take his chariot to the earth and ask Rama to ascend it. All of a sudden, the divine chariot was found on the battlefield. It was a chariot wrought with gold. Several bells tinkled at the edge of the roof. Gems of translucent luster glistened on the pillars of the chariot. There was a profusion of chamaras, and the famed green horses were yoked to it, horses which were decorated with garlands of gold. Matali approached Rama and said, "Rama, Indra, the Lord of the heavens, has sent this chariot to be of use to you. It will help you win the war. This bow, which is divine, and this armor has also been sent to you, along with these arrows, which are like the rays of the sun. Indra has sent you his Shakti. Valiant one, I steer the horses as you wish, and help you to conquer this Ravana, even as Indra did the Asuras. Sadguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.